Guys, take a few breaths up. I'm so glad you're here. I don't have my mic today, so Betty said she could hear me, and I'm so glad. Go up and down. I forgot the little cord that goes with it, so we're just going to make sure I am audible to you. Yes, okay, good. All right, good. Two, my cord's in the other room. Up. Now, you can keep going, but if you would like, I'd like to add on a band. With your calf raises, we're going to take our band. So let your arms go overhead. Start with your exhale, lifting up your heels and pulling down. So that was our little warm up. Now we're adding on a band. If one of these is too much, all you can do is just take one of them out. You can just do the calf raises, or you can just do the band. So lift up your heels. There's a momentary pause at the top, and the knees are soft. Good. You're wide in your hands. And exhale. And I like it. Now, your neck is easy, soft. Your abs are helped, your ribs are pulling down, so your abs are helping your low back to stay neutral and not lordotic. Now we're going to add on, place this band, hi Michelle, behind your upper back. Now I'm going to do a few warm-ups where you just push your arms out. So that's the first move. Now you're welcome to just stay with that. And if you would like, take a wide squat. Now we're going to add two things together where you squat and you press. If one of those is too much to concentrate on, you can just do the arms. Good. We've been doing so good. So we're going to be adding some things together. And I'm just going to talk about the cues that you can scan. Your knees are in line with your second toe when you bend to that lower position. You go as low as you feel comfortable. Your ankles are stabilizing you so that your feet don't collapse inward. Your neck is free. And exhale. I like how your shoulder blades are down the back. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I really like that. Now we're going to take the feet just a little bit more narrow. It's about hip or shoulder width. Now your hands are going to go narrow too. So the two things are sit in a chair. I'm going to turn so you can see me. My booty's going back and my hands are forward. More narrow than the set we just did. The modification would be to get rid of one of the moves. So everybody's looking good. I'm just saying those modifications in case you ever need one. When you do this, it's your neck, we want to stay soft. So even if you have to look at the floor on the lower part so that you don't have to crane your neck to look at me, just want to be aware that you're easy in your neck. Your knees track with your second toe. And quad strength is a really important predictor for staying out of long-term care. You can, if you do follow those, we need those muscles and those bones to be strong. Now, 3, 2, and 1. Now this band you're going to put around your heel or heels. Your palms are going to face up. And you might notice your heart rate gets a little bit higher when we do those quads muscle groups with our bands. Now your bands are equal on both sides. Bend, bend. The front of your upper arm should be working. 4, 5, 6, 7, and just hold the hands however is comfortable for you, ergonomic for you, based on your band. 10, your body. 11, 12, the shoulders are down the back. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Now take this out, grab a sip if you need it. We're just going to shake out any tension. And then take the band to your front. Again, both heels in the middle. Now your elbows are going to go out like this, and your exhale is going to help you. 2, upright row. Now your wrist doesn't need to be forced into vertical, just let your wrist be along with your forearm. So I have this diagonal kind of long line from elbow to wrist. I don't force the wrist neutral. I don't force the wrist vertical. Yeah, easy neck. Knees are soft. Breathing. All right, try 10 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Now we're going to take a tricep. Take your hand behind your head. Hold on with your other hand down low. Yep, I can see better, Polly. Press up and back down, up and 3. Now, if you don't have enough tension, grab more band. 4 with your bottom hand. 5, this is the back of your upper arm. 6, 7, work the slow up. 8, and the slow down. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now we're going to go for 5 more. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Now you can switch your band. I'm going to take off my shirt finally. It's we have cold weather now. We've got a little snow. Okay, so hands behind. One hand is here. Now we're going to push up. And 2. Your ribs pull down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Feels so good to work the triceps. They don't usually get a lot of attention during the daily task, so we're gonna get them. 13, slow on the way up, slow on the way down. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Up, very good. Roll through your shoulders, grab a sip if you need to. If you need to get a lighter band, you can. We're going to do a lateral raise. Step on a band with one heel. So for example, if your right hand has this, your right heel has this band. You're going to open out to the side. 2, 3. Now this is a long arm movement. 4. So this is the shoulder. 5. That's working. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Now if you can, take 5 more, even if you have to give yourself more slack. Good. Neck, everybody looks good too, and your body's the same, it's not leaning. Now the other side, we're gonna step on that band with the same side hand we're working on. This is a long arm move. There's still a tiny softness in the elbow. You're making sure it doesn't bend your elbow backwards. Your wrist, if you look at it, it's neutral no matter where it is in the pull. Your hand is slightly ahead of the plane of your body. It's definitely not drifting behind you. And if it gets too hard, you just give yourself a little bit more slack. Keep going. and then let that go. That was good. Now step on the other heel, with the heel, step on the band, go forward, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You guys look great. Right here, that's a great cue, Karen. It's gonna help keep your abs a 10% contraction so they don't lean into the back. I love that cue. 17, 18, 19, 20. Now switch the other side, heels on. Now exhale and go forward. 1, 2. Good. Knees are soft. Breath is fluid. Beautiful. Now, if it gets too hard, you just move over, but you keep going if you can. You keep going. This muscle's working, not your neck. I like to move every now and then, and that makes me know I'm not in my neck. That hand also helps. You feel it? A little 10% contraction. Now, take this band and go 5. So I've got it pretty wide. 5. I'm going to call it circles, even though our body kind of prevents the complete circle. But you go 5 back and forth. If it's tight, you just pull wide. That looks great. This is probably my favorite stretch with the dynaband. The only other one I can think of that is just as good is where you hold it. So hold that, and we're going to do 3 different places. Upper back is getting the breath, chest and shoulders. Try a different place. Any 3 places are going to be fine. Everybody looks so good. I notice you're not poking the head forward. That's great. You're still from the sides, your ears in line with the shoulder. You're not poking the head forward. Now, lower that down and give a little shake out. Now, we're going to take a lateral raise. If you have hand weight still, go out. We're going to go out to the side. And I'll look. If you don't have a, you can use the band that we did last time. So a hand weight that lets you open up your arms to the side. I'm going to take a look. Does everybody have them? Okay, good. If you didn't, or if you, for some reason, you didn't want to do hand weights, you would go back to the exercise we just did. Knees are soft. Now there's this little pause that you kind of make yourself do at the top. So you're not flapping your wings like our chicks right now. They're flapping. They're so cute. So you open. All right. Now, if you want, you can check your neck, and that's just an easy way. Your neck is not in this. Your knees are also soft. Sometimes I like to just kind of bend them a little to make sure. Let's take 5, 4, there's a little pause, 3, 2. Now, see if you can leave your hand weights in your hand. I'm going to get on my cushioned mat and go up and down with your heels. So what you have here is you have a little bit more weight. Holly, I wanted to email you about your foot. It looks like you've been doing better. So this is wonderful. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now you may want a heavier weight for this next one. We're going to do a hammer curl, and I'm going to have us bend and straighten. So that's the move. So if you have a heavier weight you want, you can. Remember with weights, the way you change the intensity, if you don't have extra weight, dumbbell, is you can do a drop set. Like you do a set and then you get a lighter set to finish out, or you can do more reps. What we're basically trying to do is to create a challenge that is fatigue. I'll call it a stress, but it's a good stress. A stress that makes you fatigued in the final repetitions, but you still have good form. That's going to challenge the muscle to break down and grow stronger. And it's going to challenge the bone, it's called Wolff's Law, to get stronger. We want stronger bones. That's some bone broth and you're good. All right. You can just see your wrist is neutral. Try 2 more. Now we're gonna take those down. Challenge, lift up your heels. If it's too hard, grab your other weights, do lighter hand weights, or do no hand weights and do calf raises. Good, you guys are doing great. Neck is easy. I'm going to give the cue about the toes. Each of your toes has equal weight, so you're not letting your ankle kick out. Take 2 more, and then there's going to be a challenge. You know, we did squats earlier. If you would like, you can open your feet. Heels are going to be heavy. Now, imagine you have a suitcase in your hand, and you're picking up the suitcase by the handle. Your legs, think about the glutes, think about the quads, think about the hamstrings, think about your legs. And when you put your attention on the muscles, they fire a little bit better. Now, you notice I'm changing my gaze so that I don't hurt my neck to kind of crook it towards the camera. So once you feel, and it's also nice to look at your knees, just double check what they're doing. They're tracking with the second toe. Try 2 more. And try 1 more. Now you can lower those weights down. You're gonna need a little bit lighter weight, and I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do. It goes like this, overhead press. So I'd say 3, 5, 6, somewhere in there. And it's okay if you need to change weights in the middle. You push up, and right away you'll probably know, is this too heavy, is this too light? Now ask your abs. You know how we had our hand on our abs earlier? Ask your abs to help keep some stability. I like a little wider, like a little bit wider stance here. Knees also like a little soft. When you lift up, that's where your body could lean back, but you don't want it to. You guys are good. I like the neck soft cue. Good. I like how you're lifting up your arms, but your shoulders are not lifting up near your ears. So you have a, yeah, good, Betty, that's awesome. That's exactly what I want to see. See if you can take 5 more. 4, try to mix up the ways we stress the body, and I mean that stress in a good way, the way we challenge the body. 2, I mean it in the form of eustress, good stress, EU. Now lower that down. Now bonus, can you take another 10 squats, heel heavy, 2, and great, Betty. I like how you're, make it your own. Grab a different weight anytime. The social norm is that you listen to your body and you do challenges for you. But we've been trying to sprinkle in squats over our group classes. So today, Tuesdays are a good day to grab an extra weight. Karen, that looks good in your knees. You guys have to tell me later how everything's feeling. Take these weights down and take an interlaced finger position. It looks like this. And let that go. Shake it out like a knocking on the door of life. This qigong move. 4, 3, 2, inhale and exhale. Now, just to keep it in our system, take your leg up. And what I mean by this is the balance pose. I've got my arm right behind the light. Lift up your leg to 90. Now that's also a hip flexor. Now the balance challenge, it's little, but just add point and flex. Now stay there and try to open your knee and close it 5 times. Try to balance. Now try to keep it in front and try to extend 5 times. Thank you guys for hanging with me for all those challenges. I just want to mix it up for us. So now out. Actually, let's flip our palms this time. Lift your knee. Now once you're here, see how your torso's upright. Point and flex your foot. Your body's tall. You're getting your pelvis level. Now we did a little open and close. That one's a little harder, isn't it? Now we're going to try to extend 5. That other leg's burning, right? Good. I just like to try to keep some balances in our body. Tilt your screen down, and I'm going to take a sip. We're going to grab a heavy band and do a you can see me? Yeah. Heavy band and do a row. Now, if you don't have a heavy band, you can also take 2 bands and do the same. Cross your rope, pull your elbows. So I'm going to show you what I mean by that. If you don't have a heavy band and your back's so strong that you don't really feel it, just grab 2 bands and pull. Turn to you. Good. Everybody's posture looks great. Now, depending on your band, but it looks like everybody's doing it, you can kind of pull your toes back on purpose. That's going to activate your tibialis anterior, your shin muscle, and your extensor digitoris. That's going to help prevent shuffling and also just really create some good stability around your ankles when you're walking on uneven ground, outside, on the beach, on rocks, on gravel, on fire road. And that signaling helps your whole body stay balanced better, and it helps the joints stay healthier. So pull the toes back if you can add that cue. Walking up and down mountains steady, it's a really good one. Going birding, farming, yeah, all of this. Now, this is a bonus. We're going to bend one elbow and rotate. Now, think about, am I rotating about the same amount on each side? Now, get rid of a band if you have 2, and if you have a heavy one, get the lighter band and take it around your feet. It can be medium. I shouldn't have said lighter. Karen, probably a red. You'll know here in a minute, right? When you cross your band and you put your elbows by your side, open up your forearms. Is that light in the way, guys? There. Now this is external rotation. I want our shoulders to be super safe and happy. And you guys can give me feedback on if that light's too bright. I changed it out when we changed these floors. I put carpet out with the carpet, in with the pergo. Trying to clean up all the air I'm breathing in. So do that 4 more. 3, 2, now see if you can just go right on into, this is a rear fly. Your hands go wide and your neck is easy. Now you just, if you're not sure, just shake out your neck and make sure it's soft. Your wrists are kind of circular, your elbows are kind of circular. This one is great for posture. Everybody looks so strong. 3. Now uncross them, so they're parallel now, the bands are parallel. Beside you, and Karen, I kind of like to put my hand in the band, you can hold it, or if you've got this little handle, you can put your hand in it. Your pinky can drive the direction, so you're wide enough that you don't run into the floor. Yeah, probably that looks great. Feel your belly pull in every time you, good, that's great, Michelle, it looks great. Look at you guys. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now I'm going to give us another one. I'm going to turn so you can see me. I'm slightly knee bent and ab scooped. So do you see how there's an ab scoop? Now flip your palms to a bicep curl. If you do not feel it, you can always lean back more, or you can lift your elbows, or you can grab closer to the feet part of the tubing. It's okay if you have a hammer grip, if you have a supinated grip. I want your wrists to feel pretty good. I don't want your hands to hurt to do these exercises. All right, your neck is easy. You guys are doing great. 10, These are carrying muscles. 8, 7, 6, they lift things. 5, 4, 3, 2, and I know it's burning, but we only do 30 minutes, so we're gonna make it worth it. Now sit. Now this is an X, but watch how it is. It's not, it's kind of like a flat X. One arm's a little higher and one arm's a little lower, but then they go into the opposite. They just switch places. All this is a bunch of rear deltoid, rear shoulder. So the muscles that help keep our shoulders from being forward, they keep our back strong. That's what we're working, but different fibers. Looks great. Notice how your ribs aren't moving. I like it. It's just the arms. Just the arm. You got it. Neck is easy. Ooh. All right, take a moment. I'm going to do a pattern. Patterns are really good for neuroplasty. We did this. It's going to be lean back, bicep. Sit up, out wide. Lean back, bicep. And it's also kind of forcing an ab crunch. Rear. Now lean back, bicep. Now open. Now keep the pattern. We're just burning it out, aren't we? 5 more sets. 4 more. 3, 2. Let that go. Ah. Now take the hands, stretch down. We did a lot with holding and gripping, so I'm sneaking a hand stretch in there. Open up. Exhale, rotate. Open up. And exhale, rotate. Keep that hand on your knee, guys, and then just go over with the other one. But if it feels more comfortable to put your hand on the floor, that's okay too. Now act like I'm pulling your arm. We work the lats and triceps a lot. Inhale. Yeah, I love the flipping, Michelle. So you can flip your arm, and then also another trick is you can kind of rotate. All the fibers need the attention. Inhale. And then exhale, that hand can go to the opposite knee. Of course, if it feels better to have your hand on the same side, that's okay. It doesn't matter. The main thing is you're getting a big lat stretch. Breathe into that rib cage. And if you want to flip your arm, that's a nice one. And also that rotation. All the fibers need the attention. And when you do little tiny movements, you discover where you're tight. That day could be different than another day. Inhale, there's a good one. Exhale, lower down. And now take your hands to your heart and notice how your body feels when it's strong. I have a higher sense of energy when my body feels stronger, when I know I've given myself that attention. Just see what you feel. I feel like things are I'm more capable that day. It just has this energy that exceeds the area of just your body fitness. A little feeling of I can do something about something in my life. This is a positive that's going to transcend the rest of my day. So just helps, that'll be our intention. Notice how you can be solution oriented rather than problem focused. As you go through your day, just like you worked out, you're strong and calm, solution oriented. And whenever you're ready, come back into the room. Thank you guys so much. I'm so glad that we get to work out together. Thank you. Thank you so much. Bye guys. See you tomorrow.